Hello, hi, I am Sid Stewart, and this is Ask Pastor Sid Bible Answering presentation for you. This is where we make Bible concepts that are complex, we make them simple to understand. Please, before we get into our question here, would you please subscribe, like, share, and comment, as this helps our channel grow. We can continue to do this. The question I have comes from a gentleman named Todd. And he says, what does Genesis mean? What does Genesis mean? And I wrote Todd and I said, hello, no, I'm sorry, let me read his question. Hello, Pastor Sid, thank you for answering Bible questions for the last several months. Here's my question. What does Genesis mean? This is the name of the first book of the Bible, but the word Genesis is not found in the Bible. What does this mean? And I wrote, while the word Genesis is not found in Scripture, Jewish scholars gave this name to the first book of the Bible around the year 300 BC. The word means origin or beginning, and we get the word generation from that word Genesis. And the book of Genesis reveals to mankind how everything began. Chapter 1 is how the universe got here. Everything we see got here in chapter 1. This book is 50 chapters long, and it includes by telling us how society was built, how cities were built, where sin came from through Adam and Eve, how the flood of Noah took care of all the violence in the world, all those things happened. It tells us where Abraham came from, and Isaac, and Jacob, and David, all those great men and women of the Old Testament that played such a big role in everything we do. It also tells us where the Jews came from Abraham. Abraham was God's friend. So it basically tells us the beginning of all these things. And then also, we're told how Joseph got to Egypt, so later Moses could extract them out and go back to the land of Canaan. So it tells us all these things, and that's why it leaves us with Joseph and Egypt, because that picks up where Moses begins in the book of Exodus. And of course we know Moses wrote the book of Genesis. Jesus proclaimed that. He quotes Genesis and refers to Moses' writings. So in and out of the book of Genesis, there are also many promises that God gave to his people. And so the book ends, again, by revealing how the Jews ended up in Egypt to begin with. But you know what? That's Genesis. From Genesis, I learned so many things about the way life is, and it helps me understand what life is like right now and why we're at this point in life that we are right now. Thanks for joining me. But that's what Genesis means. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. It helps the channel grow. And I hope we made the complex simple in this short presentation. God bless you richly. Bye.